What's up, y'all? It's Lil Rico. Today I'm gonna be doing another story time. Today I'm gonna be telling you about the story I almost got shot, murked, killed, wherever you want to call it. So this is how it went down. Alright, so during school, there's one kid named Patrick and his little posse or gang, whatever you want to call it. They had supposedly some people try to rob him, and then they like Patrick and his people robbed them instead and stripped them booty naked and sent the videos to this Harris group chat that we got that I'm in. Like, 'cause if you go to Harris, like if you're a dude, they put you in the Harris group chat with all the other niggas and stuff. And so they sent all them videos, and I was like, bruh, y'all, that's gay stuff. Like, that's gay, bruh. They stripped them in booty naked in front of hecky dudes, and they was just recording it and everything. And I was like, that's gay. And so I guess he got offended or something because I was saying that what they was doing was gay. And so, and when we was like when school had got out, he had texted in group chat, "Do my parents have money?" He said, "Do my parents have money?" And I was like, "I don't." I was like, I was so confused. I was like, "What the freak are you talking about?" And I was like, "Oh, whatever." And so I was hanging out with the nigga Jazz after school because he had lived with me. And so when we was riding our bikes to go get to Dollar General, that's like right down the street. We were riding our bikes outside the neighborhood, and then the freaking chain popped off. I think it was either my bike or Jazz's bike. And then we was stopping fixing him, and then out of nowhere we just seen Patrick and this nigga Zach walking to our neighborhood, and he was like, "You need to buy some gas?" And I was like, "Nah." And he was like, "Oh, we already got some." He said, "You trying to smoke?" And I was like, "We going to Dollar General right now, but when we get back, we can." He was like, "All right, bet." And so I'm guessing they went to the park or something, and then me and Jazz headed back, like headed to the Dollar General and bought whatever we needed. And then when we was heading back, it was like dark. And so when we was heading back, we was on the street and we had seen them walking on the sidewalk back to Zach's house. And then out of nowhere, when we was riding up closer to the entrance, I had looked back and I seen that nigga Patrick dipping back like to back to our neighborhood. And I was like, bro, they about to be on some dookie or something, bro. And so we went to the park to eat and smoke. But before we smoked, I had went to the bathroom. Like I had peed on the tree. That's like, cause when you enter the park, on your left side there's like two trees, and on your right hand side there's a bench. And so I went to pee on like in the trees right there. And then out of nowhere I seen that nigga Patrick hit that corner to the like to the entrance of the park, and he had the pistol out, nigga. And I was like, bruh. He's like, so you was calling me gay? And I was like, bruh, nigga, I ain't even call you guys. So the stuff y'all was doing was gay. And he was like, bro, he was like, something, 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 you calling me gay? And I was like, bro, chill out, nigga. I wasn't even calling you gay. And so he was like, oh, what did he say? Oh, freak, I done forgot. But I had said something, and then he had cocked the pistol back, and that's when I had grabbed his arms in his hands, so he couldn't shoot me or whatever he was trying to do. And then we was just like fighting over the pistol, nigga, because I was not trying to get murked, my nigga. And so when we was fighting for the pistol, it was like a whole good 2 minutes of just fighting for the pistol. And then that nigga Jazz was just vibing on the bench, my nigga, just watching it. I was like, bro, are you serious? And then I was like, and then I pushed the nigga up against the fence while I'm still fighting for the pistol. And I was like, Jazz, help, nigga. Like, I screamed out, Jazz, help. And then Jazz had got up and he had grabbed that nigga. And then I had started crashing that dude. I started cracking him in his face and everything, bro. It was so fried. And then Jazz had put him on the floor. And I just started kicking that man's in his face, nigga. Because I was so heated, bruh. And then when we let him up, I had grabbed my phone and I had took a Snapchat video. I was like, yeah, yeah, don't try me. And then he had smacked the phone out of my hand. And I was like, bruh. And then, freak. Oh, dang. I forgot what happened after that, but I know that nigga Jazz, he had grabbed a gun and he said that when he looked in the clip, it was loaded. And I was like, bruh. And then so we had the pistol, and then Patrick was begging for that mug back. He's like, bro, it's not even mine, it's Kenny's. And I was like, bro, I don't care. And he was like, call that nigga up. And so he called up that nigga Kenny. and Kenny was at this other nigga named Tyler, and they had like hecky guns or whatever that I used to be seeing on their Snapchat story. So I was like, bro, I ain't trying to get skinned back. And then he was like, "Where you at?" And he was like, "Nah, we only cool if you bring Kenny, no one else, cause we don't trust them niggas." And so he's like, "All right," and I was like, "Bro, I don't even trust it." And so, we took the clip out of the gun, right, and then we gave that nigga the clip, and then we rode our bikes like a couple of streets down, and threw it like in a bush next to a mailbox, and then we like peeled out, nigga, and then went back home. I was shook. Cause I was not trying to freaking get skint, nigga. And so we went back home, right? And then we just chilled in the backyard, blew some gas, ate the snacks we got from Dollar General, nigga. And then, bruh, next day we just went to school. You feel me? Everything was cool, I guess. But now that I'm thinking about it, I really wanted to skin that nigga back with his own gun. But I was like, I don't even know, nigga. Stuff was just so crazy, bro. I can't even believe that happened over me saying that the stuff they did was gay. My nigga was really pressed about that, I'm guessing, because he pulled out the whole strap on the nigga. Stuff's fried, bro. Never in my life, nigga. Oh, yes, sir. The Jewel Boy smacking thing, you feel me? Alright, that's the end of the video. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and press the notification bell so you don't miss another video. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Doses.